Hello, viewers. Hello, seekers of knowledge. Now, till now, we have completed Bhajagovindam slokas, 31 slokas in a 11 video series. We have completed that series. Now, we are from today, we are starting a fresh Bhagavad Gita chapter. Again, a few series of videos. Okay, now we are starting the chapter 9. So we have already completed 7th and 8th chapters of Bhagavad Gita. Now we are completing 9. We have started the 9th one. It is called as Raja Vidya Raja Guhya Yogamu. First of all, let us pray to God. Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Okay, now we'll start the first verse or sloka of Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yogam. So the name itself is suggesting that it is the king of all knowledges, Rajavidya, Rajaguhya. It is very precious. Rajaguhya means very secret and topmost secret revealed. That is the name. Yoga means through which we as individual souls can commune with that super soul, supreme soul, Paramatma. That is called yogam. Yujyate. Yogam means to unite. Unite what? This individual soul with that supreme soul. Okay, now Sri Bhagavan Vacha, the first sloka we are starting. Sri Bhagavan Vacha means the Lord speaks. The Lord Krishna speaks. Idam tute guhyatamam pravakshyami anasuyave. Jnanam vijnana sahitam yadnyatva mokshase asubhat. Idam, this, te, to you, guhyatamam, utmost secret. What? Utmost secret, what? Jnanam, knowledge, he is saying. Utmost secret knowledge he is going to reveal. Pravakshyami. Pravakshyami means I am going to tell you. Anasuyave. Asuya means jealousy. Anasuya means Arjuna does not know jealousy at all. He is such a pure soul. Arjuna is one of the brothers, 5 brothers of Pandavas. So he's such a pure soul. He doesn't know jealousy. If one is gaining riches, he will be happy. Oh, he is getting riches. He is getting wealth. Good for him. Good for him. But some of the human beings, what they will feel jealous. Oh, he is getting so much rich, and I am not getting so much rich, so they feel that jealous. But Arjuna is devoid of any such jealousy. That is why Lord Krishna is addressing Arjuna as Anasuyave. You are devoid of jealousy. Jnana Vijnana Sahitam. What he is going to tell, the utmost secret. Jnana means knowledge, and Vijnana Sahitam means together with Vijnana. Vijnana means Vishesha Jnana is equal to Vijnana. Vishesha Jnana means exceptional knowledge is Vijnana. What can be an exceptional knowledge? Say for example, if I am telling you few words, that is knowledge, but that is all theory. I tell you that mango is very sweet. It is very good taste, mango fruit. But I tell you for 1 hour all the different qualities of mango, but will you be able to realize its taste? No. You have to cut a piece of mango and then eat it, then only you will be able to realize the sweetness of mango. That realization, that realizing the taste is called as Vijnana. Just telling the qualities is Jnana. So simple. Jnana means just theoretical knowledge. Vijnana means Yes, I am able to experience within myself. I am able to realize within myself. So what Krishna is saying, Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam. Not only theoretical knowledge, I am also going to explain you Vijnana Sahitam. Vijnana also, that realization also I am going to give you. Yad Jnatva Mokshase Asubhat. Yad Jnatva. That means knowing that, knowing which. What will happen if you know that this knowledge? Mokshase Asubhat. Asubhat means Asubham means evil, all bad, evil, that which we won't desire to happen in our lives. That is called Asubham. Subham means all good, all merit, all virtue, all good, all beneficial. That is called Subham. But we are now suffering with all the evil in the world, isn't it? We are kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. We are continuously suffering with our desires, passions, hankering after sensual desires, our anger, our krodha means anger, lobha means that greediness. I don't want to give my money to somebody else, and I want others' money for me also. Not only that, I want the money of others also for me only. That is lobha, greediness. Lobha, moha, infatuation, that this is all real. Moha, mada means that ego, pride. Matsarya means this jealousy. Just now we talked about jealousy. So this world is full of such asubham. So after knowing this chapter, you will be mokshase. You will be rid of this evil, all the evil. So you will be in eternal peace and joy. That's what Lord Krishna is saying. So we move on to the second sloka. Rajavidya Rajaguhyam Pavitram Idamuttamam Pratyakshaavagamam Dharmyam Susukham Kartum Avyayam. So Rajavidya. Rajavidya means this is the king of all knowledges. This is the king of all knowledges. So what is the king of all educations? So we have only, we know only all the worldly education. Like what, say for example, if we want to join in a university or college, we want to, what you want to do means, I want to do engineering. Which engineering? Computer science or electronics and communication, we say. Or I want to join a medicine degree graduation so that I will become a doctor, or I will want to study law to become an advocate. So these are all the educations or academic qualifications or knowledges. These are all worldly. But Krishna is saying those are not real knowledge. Now what I am going to tell you in Bhagavad Gita, that is real knowledge. That is the king of knowledges. Raja Vidya. Raja means king. Vidya means education. So now I am going to tell you, Arjuna, the king of all educations. Why? Because knowing, without knowing yourself, who are you, what you are going to do in this world. Say for example, it is just like this. There are some actors acting in a drama, or say for example a movie. So they wear certain wigs, they put up facial masks and makeup, and they'll put on some costumes suitable for the drama. So once such drama was enacted, it is over. All the actors are removing their wigs, costumes, makeup and all, but one actor is not removing. He is insisting that I like this character in my drama, in my character in this drama, so I want to keep this costume, keep this makeup and mask and this wig and all. So other people started laughing at him. What? This is only just a role you have played in the drama. So your real life is somewhere, your house is somewhere, you have your family members somewhere. This is just a drama. No, but no. I like this character, so I want to stay. So, what is this? It is not a proper thing to do. It is just an action. He has just done enacted a role in the drama. So, in the same way, we are that individual souls. Our real nature is this individual soul, but we have put on this body. This is our mask and costume. This is my body. I am not this body. This is my mind. I am not this mind. So these are my thoughts. I am not the thoughts. I am the individual soul, a part of Supreme Soul, Spirit. So, so generally 90% of people in the world are like that actor only, who said, I won't remove my costume. So people are thinking that this is body is real, but we are only enacting a drama of life. Our real nature is that individual soul within. Turn your mind within. So that's what he's saying. Raja Vidya, that means king of knowledges, is self knowledge. Without the self knowledge, there is no use living in this world. See, if you remember God and enjoy the whatever is coming in your way, that is okay. But if you forget God and indulge yourself in only sensual pleasures, hankering for desires and attachment, then it is disastrous, utterly outright disastrous. So what you have to do, you have to first gain the knowledge of the self. Who am I? I am that soul within me, who is a part of nothing but a spiritual soul, supreme soul. So that is called Raja Vidya, king of knowledges, not this engineering, medicine, law, and all this science, mathematics. No, this is all. Uh, those are useful for living this life only. So, say for example, you become a very famous doctor, medical doctor, or a very famous scientist, or a computer scientist, or a big advocate. After this life is over, if I die, what will happen? I will again go into another life. Then I will forget all my education which I have done in this life, isn't it? I forget all my knowledge. So this is all superficial knowledge. This is only useful to earn money, but this won't give you the truth. That won't tell you the truth. That won't be give you the realization of your who are you, the real me. It won't give you. So that's why Krishna is saying, now what I am going to tell you is Raja Vidya, king of all knowledges. Raja Guhyam, that means utmost secret I am going to reveal to you. Pavitram idam uttamam, pavitram, pure. Idam, this one, uttamam means best. Pratyakshavagama, pratyaksha means direct. So you can directly perceive the reality, your inner self within. So pratyakshavagama, directly perceivable, perceptible. Dharmyam means dharmam. Dharmam means the virtuous, righteous duty or responsibility given to a man by holy scriptures is called dharma. Dharma means that this is obligatory. Cannot escape from that. So that moral, ethical, and all the scriptural injunctions or the duties and responsibilities for a man, the spiritual things which lead, which give you, which is the righteous way to reach God, that is called dharma. Your um, spiritual duties and responsibilities. Susukham kartum. That means now what Krishna is going to tell in this chapter is easily practicable. You can practice it very easily. It's not that it's very difficult or something. Avyayam. Avyayam means it has two meanings. Actually, avyayam means indestructible, which cannot destroy. So, can sky be destroyed? No, nothing can destroy sky. In the same way, this supreme soul is indestructible. This knowledge is avyayam, means it is timeless. See, before Bhagavad Gita was taught to Arjuna by Krishna, also this knowledge existed. That is known to the ancient sages and saints and rishis and seers and yogis. They have passed it on to their pupils or students and so on. Later, the Lord came in the form of Krishna in Dwapar Yuga and taught to Arjuna. So he is saying Avyayam. This is not any something new which I am teaching to you. This is known by ancient sages from time immemorial. So it is timeless. Avyayam. That is the second sloka verse. Verse means sloka. Next, the third one. Asraddadanaha purusha dharmasyasya parantapa aprapya mam nivartante mrityu samsara vatmani. So now this, in this sloka, uh, Lord Krishna is warning or cautioning. Whom? He is cautioning those people who take it very easily. I don't want this knowledge. Or who don't pay heed or heedless of this instruction given by the Lord Himself, or the divine instruction. Oh, I know how to lead my life. I don't need any Lord's instructions. Such people, Lord Krishna is warning. You don't know anything, my dear children. You have to learn. See, if you have to drive a car, you have to first undergo classes and lessons how to drive a car. Otherwise, you end up hitting something and die, or a serious accident. So, if I say, no, I know everything and I start driving, then you will meet with an accident in your car. In the same way, you should not stop learning. You should not say, I know everything. Because do you know much more than Lord Himself? Impossible. So this is such a book. This is such a scripture, holy scripture. It is called Universal Gospel, taught by, these are directly Lord Krishna is speaking. If you don't believe, then you are not believing your own parents also. It is similar to that. Oh no, I don't know whether I am born to these parents. How can you say that? You know that they are your parents, mother and father. I say, no, I don't believe. It's such a stupid thing, foolish thing. So, in the same way, when Lord Himself is saying all these things, such great words no human can utter. So, if He is saying, you have to pay proper heed, you have to carefully read the instruction, follow it, then it will be a golden future for you. He is not a human to behave like a businessman that we do. It's not business. Out of pure love only, he is trying to, please come back to me, come back to me. That is the essence of this Bhagavad Gita. Come back to me. God is saying such great yogic terms nobody can utter. Only God can tell. That is evident, that is clearly evident throughout Bhagavad Gita. That is why all the great scientists also they bowed down before Holy Bhagavad Gita, just as they bowed down before Bible or Quran or such other great texts. So we have to obey these laws. These are universal laws, cosmic laws, divine laws. Just because we are not obeying those laws and acting as our wish, as per our wish, that is why this entire world is in chaos. So he's saying that asraddadanaha purusha, such people who obstinately and arrogantly don't pay proper attention to my words, dharmasyasya, to my words of highest righteousness and virtuousness, aprapya mam, mam means me, aprapya means they won't attain me. Added to that, nivartante mrityu samsara vartmani. They will again fall into this trap of this vicious life and birth trap, deadly trap, poisonous trap. They will again fall into that. They will again fall into that Hades and hell. they fall into that hellfire. So nivartante, they will again return back to mrityu samsara vartmani. Mrityu means death, samsara means the cycle of birth and death. Vartmani, they will again uh, they will again be in that cycle only. That is the meaning. That means they won't attain me, and they keep on being born, pleasure again experiencing pleasure and pain, then old age, again diseases, suffering, death, again being born, again same process. So this cycle is called cycle of samsara. Samsara is a Sanskrit term called representing cycle of birth and death. Unnecessarily wasting, eating what we have already eaten, drinking what we have already drunk, sleeping what we are daily doing all the things same every life. What will you gain? We have to once and for all uh, take a step towards God, one step at least, then He will come 10 steps towards you. So you have to keep faith in holy people's words, in holy scriptures. Otherwise, nivartante mrityu samsara vartman. You again fall into this deadly trap of cycle of samsara. That is the third sloka. Now we are starting the fourth. Now today I am just going to tell you fourth, fifth, and sixth. So, but what I will do is I won't tell you fourth, fifth unless I completed the sixth one. Why? Because this fourth and fifth slokas little bit difficult to understand. So because Lord gave a beautiful example in sixth verse, so that example will be useful to understand fourth and fifth verses. So first I will tell the sixth one. Then you will be able to easily understand this fourth and fifth slokas. Then I will complete this video. Now, so directly I am jumping to sixth sloka. Then I will again come back to fourth and fifth. What is the sixth sloka? Yadha akasastito nityam vayuh sarvatra go mahan tadha sarvani bhutani matsthani iti upadharaya. What a wonderful example. He is saying, see how this entire creation is inside me. How am I related to this creation? Am I external to this creation or internal to this creation or both? So where am I? Where am I situated? Where is creation within the great God? So he is explaining through a beautiful example. He is saying, Yadha akasastito nityam vayuhu. Vayu means wind, air. Akasa means sky. So now focus entirely on these two objects, sky and wind. So tell me one thing. Is sky limited? No, sky is unlimited. Is wind limited? Yes, it is limited. Where is the wind or air that we are breathing right now? That is in the atmosphere surrounding the earth, is it not? So the earth has 5 layers of atmosphere. First layer is called troposphere, second layer is called stratosphere, third layer is called mesosphere, fourth layer is called thermosphere, fifth layer is called exosphere. Maximum up to exosphere only this wind or air that we are breathing is available. After the 5 layers of Earth's atmosphere, it is vacuum. It is pure sky. There is no air or wind there. So now understand this example. So now tell me, is wind dependent on sky or sky dependent on wind? Any school kid also can tell this answer. Wind is dependent on sky because sky is unlimited. It is above the earth, it is above the 5 layers of earth, it is beyond the sun, it is beyond the galaxy Milky Way, it is beyond all the galaxy stars, and it is fathomless, it is unlimited. Whereas wind is limited to just Earth's outer atmosphere. That's all. So, for wind to move here and there, right now it is moving here and there. Wind or air, what we call, is moving here and there. For that, it requires space or sky. That is why wind is dependent on sky, but sky is not dependent on wind. Sky is unlimited and it has no attributes except that sound permeates. So, tadha sarvani bhutani matsthani iti upadharaya. Please, upadharaya means please understand. Tadha sarvani bhutani matsthani. In that way, similar to that example, all the creatures in this creation, what are the creatures? As human beings, then animals, birds, reptiles, mountains, non-living, trees are living, then rivers, oceans, moons. So, moon, sun, stars, everything, every sarvani bhutani of this creation is dependent upon me, because I created all these things, all these sarvani bhutani, all these creatures of this creation are dependent upon me because I have created them. So they are dependent on me, just like wind is dependent on the sky. Sky is not dependent on the wind. That in the same way, I am also not dependent on the creation. Nothing more, nothing less. Have you understood? So simple. Just imagine sky and wind. Wind needs space to move. That means wind is dependent on sky. In the same way, all this creation, stars, sun, moons, 9 planets, living human beings, animals, plants, trees, everything is dependent on God, Lord Krishna, for their sustenance. So that is the implied meaning of this sloka. Now I will tell you the fourth and fifth slokas. Now it will be very easy. Fourth one. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina. I am all pervading. Krishna is the formless God come in the form of Lord Krishna. So he is speaking of his formless nature. See, I am that formless supreme soul, spirit. So, Maya tatamidam. Tatam means spreading. I am all pervading. I am pervading in the entire earth, in the moon, in the planets, in the sun, in the stars, in the galaxies. So I am all pervading, being formless. Of course, I have come with a form of Lord Krishna to instruct you and to annihilate all the evil. That is different story. But his original nature is formless, all pervasive nature. That is the nature of God. He is saying, Maya tatamidam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina. Avyakta murtina means formless. I am formlessly all pervasive in the entire universes. Matsthani sarvabhutani nachaham teshu avasthitaha. Matsthani sarvabhutani. Just like wind is existing in a limited portion in the unlimited sky, in the same way all of you, all the human beings, animals, entire creation is occupying a very small space in me. They have me as support. Unless I give them power, this earth cannot move around sun. Moon cannot move around earth. Humans doesn't have the power, won't have the power to walk, eat, read, sleep, talk, work. So likewise all the animals and plants, everything is deriving its power from God. So he is saying, Matstani Sarvabhutani, everything is dependent on me. As simple as that. Nachaham teshu avastitaha. They are not the support for me. Don't mistake that. Misunderstand that. Is sky dependent on air or wind? No. Sky is unlimited in its own right. It doesn't even care about wind. Wind is dependent on sky. In the same way, you people, all this entire creation is dependent on me for your sustenance. My power is only sustaining you, and you are not my support. No, you are not my support in any way because I created you. You didn't create me. That is the meaning of fourth one. Now we move on to the fifth one. Fifth one is saying, Nachamatstani bhutani pasyame yogamaiswaram. So he is saying, even you are all are not in me. That is to say, just now he is saying, all of you with entire creation is in me. Now he is saying, no, you are not in me. What is this dichotomy? That is confusion. No confusion. You have to understand it that way. You are dependent on me, the God. God is not dependent on you. I am unlimited in my own way. Only you are occupying just a tiny speck of a space in my entirety, in my unlimited, expansive form. I mean, form means in my nature, in my expansive and unlimited reality. You are occupying just a tiny speck. That is why I am in my own right. That is the meaning of this. You are dependent on me. I am not dependent on you. That is the meaning. Bhuta brut nacha bhutastho mamatma bhuta bhavanaha. Bhuta bhavanaha means, bhuta means creatures, living and non-living beings. Bhavanaha means creation. I have created all of you. Bhuta bhavanaha. All this earth, moon, 9 planets, stars, sun, everything I have created. Bhuta Brut. And Brut means holding. I am holding entire creation together. Otherwise, what will happen? One planet will collide with another planet, and say for example, what will happen if Mars will collide with Earth or Moon will fall upon Earth? What will happen? Why they are not falling or colliding with each other? I am holding them. I am holding them in their respective axis only. I am not allowing them to overlap their axis and collide with each other. No, I am holding. Bhuta Brut means I am holding Earth in its own axis around the sun. I am holding Mars planet in its own axis around the sun. I am not allowing it to come into the axis of Earth. In the same way, all planets, all stars, all that sun and moon and all the human beings, I am giving you the power to stand, walk, run, work, eat, talk, sleep. That is my power. Bhuta Brut, I am holding you. The power inside you is me, he is clearly saying. Nacha bhutasto, but I am not in you. I am not in you means I am not in this creation. Means uh, I am not bothered by this creation. I am not dependent on this creation. I exist in my own right. I am unlimited. You have to depend on me. That is the meaning. Bhuta brut nacha bhutasto mamatma bhuta bhavana. Now I think you got a very clear grasp of the entire creation. Just imagine sky and wind. In the same way, just imagine Lord and all our entire creation, human beings, animals, birds, etc. and etc. Okay, now let us continue from the 7th sloka in our next video. Till then, God bless you all.